Because I am.
No, Clay, I don't think it's a good idea for them to have a pizza shop at Auschwitz with the slogan, "We burn 'em, you buy 'em."
Oh, righty then. That's a strong entrance. A little hot in here. Anyway, welcome to Truffle Shuffle Podcast.
I know you think it's a good business venture, but it's not, okay? You're going to lose more friends than you'll make.
Alrighty then. Ow. Anyway.
Welcome to Truffle Shuffle Podcast, everybody. We've got an interesting episode for you, obviously.
Absolutely. So,
I think this week we're going to start off with our favorite segment.
yeah.
Let's get it cooking right away, because we have
Is it my video first?
a random sheet from the internet.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Our computer guy does
Alaric,
not have
take
it
your
ready.
time. Take your time.
It's all right. We weren't prepared this week at all, but we're just going to wing it and enjoy the ride.
No, I mean, it's been it just wasn't on your guys' TVs.
All right. Are you ready for a
Oh no.
decent... No, it's actually hilarious.
How boys drink water.
Play this.
If you guys are just listening, go ahead and look at your screens as we start, because you're going to miss out on all the fun.
All videos that we play, besides the lady peeing on the guy in the thing, are going to show up on your screen. So, yeah. If
We're advanced like that.
If you wanted to see
technologically.
some of the videos that we post, either watch it on your screen or just listen to it. and enjoy it.
Jesus, Clay, stop.
I
talking.
stumbled.
God damn it.
I missed it.
Just hit play. All right. All right.
How boys drink water. That's some pretty good water. How girls drink water. That's some pretty good water. I don't know how to drive.
That one got me. I was like, what is this guy doing? So, yeah.
Oh,
Oopsies.
God.
Oh lordy.
That one got me. I was like, what is going... Oh, okay.
It's
back.
not offensive if it's always true.
So you guys remember the constipated toilet thing?
That guy? I just watched
Yeah.
some more of him.
Why
Well,
does this
this
look
is not
like
the same guy, but
Is he making the ass blaster fight? Why is it still dirty?
It looks
just
bloody.
watch. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
It's still nasty. I don't like it.
When you go to the toilet, the stool is too hard and will clog the toilet. I want to make a toilet that won't clog. A small shredder is installed inside the toilet, and the stool is crushed and enters the toilet. Put in the stool to see if it will clog the toilet.
Oh my god,
What?
that's terrible.
The fuck?
Make sure your asshole's shaved before that one.
Make sure your balls don't accidentally.
Think about that.
I thought a bidet was fancy.
There's room in the front, right? Stuck him up in front.
No, because then it's gonna be like one of those little punching bags, like
Stretch 'em out a little bit.
But why was the
Jesus,
toilet
that's
dirty
terrible.
first?
Yeah, it was like
Because the stool wouldn't flush. Did you not watch the video?
I got tears coming.
but now it's just stuck on the roller for life. Oh no.
Oh, before we play, Clay, tell us what's about to happen here
There's goldfish
on the thermostat.
thermostat. Is there a pun involved here, or let's see here? It's 70 degrees. I'd like to see it.
Oh my god.
I'll
Al-
take
Alaric,
random
any guesses?
shit from the internet.
I don't know. Does it become 69 and all of a sudden the goldfish starts 69ing?
They all say nice.
Nice.
I think y'all are thinking way too much into this. right.
Goldfish. What a goldfish? I don't know.
Are those all goldfish? The
I never think
fuck?
these are funny. That was an Alaric video, wasn't it? Or was that
No, that
yours?
was Dylan's.
That was me.
Wow. I
What
expected
the
more
fuck
from
was
you.
that?
It shows me the two characteristics I have sitting across from me, because Clay looked at me like, I fucking hate you, and Alaric went, oh. he was like,
This was
"Oh."
the test.
Hold on,
video.
he was
I
like,
want-
look at- The dedication.
Okay, I get it. So it's like when she did her
I know.
live
This is a
concert.
really old concept that was on Vine, I'm pretty sure. That's how old this is.
This is TikTok.
Oh, sorry. We're getting tick-tarded up in here.
Alrighty
These are all
then.
TikToks. All right, what's next? Oh, sweet baby
Are
Jesus.
you ready?
Clay sent me this at like 6 a.m. this morning, and I said I am not clicking on that link.
Here it comes. What do we think is going to happen?
Yeah, I don't even want to guess. I just want to see it with my own eyes.
Oh my god, those freaking Doritos. Just put me at the end of one end of the table, set me up with a great big shovel, and just shovel it in my big goddamn mouth. I'll be happy. Yum, yum, yum. You're making me hungry. Yum.
Okay, now we're going to ask the question, do you think methamphetamines are involved in this video?
Absolutely not. That's
regular.
just what she looks
She
like.
is bald on her face. I mean, she has no eyebrows. I'm pretty sure she didn't even
That's what it. I couldn't figure out what was,
You couldn't figure out if she was
Couldn't
mad,
figure
sad,
out
or
what
happy.
it was.
but I knew something wasn't right.
Look,
There it is.
there's no eyelashes. She has no eyelashes either.
Oh, that's mean. We're probably making fun of somebody with a disease.
Meth.
I mean, you have it.
Well, meth.
It's not a disease. It's a choice. All right, next video.
All right, what we got next?
Oh, this is one of mine. I
Oh no. Where are we going with this one?
Up, it's gone.
hold up. Well, all right. Never mind. All right.
Oh no.
I enjoyed this one because I have kids, so this hits home.
Oh no. Knew it.
There you go. Stare
You'll
at
get
it.
it?
There you go.
Hell
baby.
yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking pour some out. Pour some out. Oh. Let go of it. Whole thing in there.
Shatter the cup.
Yes. Yes. Whole thing. Hey, you got a whole glass. I wouldn't yay on that one. I'm sorry, lady. Oh no! Have you seen?
Hold up.
That reminds me of the video of the little kid with the apple juice, and she goes, "Bruh, don't spill that." That is a nightmare. That is a sticky mess now. After that,
Do you want ants?
That's
That's
you
how we
get
get
it.
ants.
Wow.
Every video that Alaric brings is the greatest birth control I've ever seen in my life.
You are right. Oh no.
Oh, okay. This is a really short, really simple one.
All right. So she's
Let's here. Let's.
they.
and
I can't
it's
say
gone.
he or she. They are
Hold
tying
on.
their shoe. I can't tell.
Well, all right.
They
Alright,
are
Clay.
tying their shoe.
Predictions.
I think they're gonna get up and they're gonna immediately trip and fall, and then something funny happens. My
This-
guess is they are still standing on their shoelace.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that you're wrong,
Oh,
and
Is
I'm
this
gonna
Bendy
say,
Irwin?
huh?
It looks like Bendy Irwin. I recognize those calves.
that's weird. Go ahead and play that one.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. I was basing it off of the tan.
No,
and it
you
makes It
weren't.
look
No,
like
you weren't. Hit play.
Why are
She
you
has
the
a
way you are?
tattoo on her foot.
Everybody's saying I can't skate fast.
I was way wrong.
She's gonna prove him wrong.
Oh shit! She died. She's
Meh.
dead after that one. Oh my god! Replay that one.
On the
Saying I can't
concrete.
skate fast. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Just listen.
Look at the thud.
Her head bounces off that
Oh.
so fast.
Jeez. Well, she proved him wrong.
All right.
They can. Yeah. Oh no. Is this yours, Alec?
This is mine.
So
Yeah, I
someone's
got
gonna
them all
die.
shuffled up today, so.
Someone's gonna die on this one.
Maybe. Just
Body was. I knew it.
Yeah, this is an old
Why did he
one.
put his foot up like he was just taking a break?
I don't know.
He's
But
like,
play
just
it again and then look at the shock when he's on the ground.
taking a break. He was just like, I'm just gonna take a break right here. I'm gonna
Oh,
check this
God.
out.
What we got? One more?
2 more.
Oh, 2 more. I've seen it.
I'm gonna watch Alec's reaction to this.
So unorganized. I'd lose my legs if they weren't attached.
That's funny. Because his legs get cut off.
I know. That's why I
Do you know, Clay?
I do.
You don't even like Star Wars.
I don't. This is the only one I watched with Darth Maul. So.
Well, that was successful.
All right.
Thank
the
you
last
for
one's
your-
gonna be pretty interesting.
Oh, Leslie.
You know it.
Yes, I don't know this video, but I know Leslie. What do
He
y'all
knows
doing?
him personally.
Screw in.
Well, I'm here making enough chicken salad for an army of one because I'm in lockdown. You know, the sweet Asian couple that take care of my plants when I'm gone brought me face mask, gloves, and then they brought me this herbal incense powder. It's from Bhutan. Traditional Chinese medicine. It's how to avoid the corona because it you do little snorts and it'll help your immune system.
Oh no!
But I'm scared. One time at a nightclub in New York, they gave me one of these with some illicit substance in it, and I went in the bathroom. Well, I came out and my friend said to me, "You snorted a gram. There's none left." Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. But anyway, I was the dancing queen that night. 22 years clean and sober, so I can tell stories like that. Y'all soldier on, man.
I didn't know where that one was going when I
Oh
watched it.
my
I was
God.
like, "Oh, he's just talking about cooking stuff," and then he snorted a gram. I was like, "Jesus."
Well, shit.
Uh,
What y'all doing?
he's pretty funny.
Screw in.
Well,
All
that was
right,
Random
that has
Shet
been
from
Random Shet
Yay!
from the internet.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you, Alaric. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Hit that bell notification.
Oh, God.
It's only 3 easy clicks.
Every time you get into the 3 easy clicks,
Yeah, you
it's
got to
just-
do it
I know. It's just always
because then you won't see your favorites 3 on your subscriptions.
Oh. Well, now we have a segment that we haven't done in a while. We have Floridaman. Clay is whipping and nay-naying over here to that
Whipping,
song.
nay-naying, and burping.
So here is the headline of the Florida Man that I saw. This is December 4th, 2019. Like I said, usually they're really, really crazy. This one's kind of a little, you're like,
A little wholesome. Oh. Uh-oh.
Florida man left his boy on the side of the road because he thought he was gay.
We're not allowed to laugh at that.
I know. I was waiting for the dead
And?
silence on this. What do you mean, and?
And
Jesus.
Oh.
that's very non-Florida-y.
It's pretty on par with the rest. It's pretty on, you know,
Says
on
he
brand.
told the boy the police will find you a new home, according to the police report. Says Haines City Police have arrested a man and accused him of child abuse after they said he left a juvenile on the side of the road.
Oh, it was a kid?
That's what I said.
Oh, I
He said
didn't
a
get the kid
child.
part.
I said
child.
Florida man left his boy on the side of the road
Gotcha.
because he thought he was gay. The incident happened on Sunday around 9:21 after police say the boy had been left in front of a closed police department. The boy was left with a small duffel bag with clothes inside and was very upset and crying, according to the police report. So we started this show on the first Florida Man segment. It was a man in Florida who fucked an Olaf doll in a Target. And now we're all the way to abandoning children because we think that they're gay.
Can I make it a little bit lighter?
Yes, please.
Okay.
This is all I could find.
Florida man, 37, arrested for kidnapping 27 people and forcing them to play Yahtzee for 36 hours.
Baller move.
And wait for it, he's a ginger. He looks
Aw.
like a character out of a movie. He does not look like a real human being.
Does he look like a South
They
Park
mostly
character?
don't. Let's take a look at him. I show
What
him.
the fuck?
He's got the largest eyebrows I've ever seen and the smallest chin. I don't even know what that would be called. What do you think of that, Alaric?
Oh, I've seen that guy before.
Yeah,
I've seen
dude.
the mugshot. I didn't know what he did, though.
Did you say Yahtzee? That's what he said.
In other Florida Man news,
Uh-oh.
apparently Netflix has started a series called Floridaman,
Really?
but they're filming in North Carolina, so it's all
Florida
a sham.
Men.
It's all a sham.
Well, is it like a documentary or is this a...
Netflix, hold on. Floridaman Netflix series filming in North Carolina. It looks like Floridaman is taking his show on the road. Despite the name, filming is continuing in North Carolina. It's
Wait.
set to debut next year on the streaming
Oh.
service. It will the film will star Edgar Ramirez. I don't know who that is.
Oh, it's a movie.
As an ex-cop who must return to his home state of Florida to find a Philly mobster's runaway girlfriend. That doesn't sound very
No, that
Florida
doesn't.
man-y.
Why?
Florida-man-y.
Who chose
Unless he
the
does
title?
it, he's got his sidekick's a gator.
Now that would be a show. I'd be
His
able to
girlfriend's in the
watch.
back, just smoking some meth, having a good day. He's like, Jesus, I'm gonna get him.
That's a
Put your vest on.
for that plot. That's a terrible title.
Yeah, it is.
Florida Man. You think it's going to be a comedy like Jackass, but it's
I mean,
an
it could be.
emotional cop drama.
It could be a buddy cop movie. Who knows?
I don't know. It sounds awful. Sorry, Netflix. Normally it's a banger though. If it's awful and it ends up being a banger.
Squid Game.
Was it not Ozarks? What's that show we watched? Oh God.
That's all right. Take
It's
your time.
it's the one about the treasure. It's called Outer Banks.
National
National
Treasure?
Treasure.
Outer Banks is a
Oh.
fantastic show.
National Treasure's better.
Did we both say National
did.
Treasure at the
You
same time?
did, you nerds.
Don't you ever
Nerd.
insult Nicolas Cage like that again.
I will do whatever I want. That was the worst Nicolas
was-
Cage impression.
Jesus.
I need
Christ.
bigger eyes.
Bees.
With that, we need to. We
Have a word from our sponsors
We just-
to lighten the mood.
We just need Clay to shut up for
So-
30 seconds. So here we are. And now a word from our sponsors. Truffle Shuffle Podcast is brought to you by Barron's Barbershop in West Carrollton. Come on down to Barron's Barbershop if you're looking for quality and a blast from the past with antique stools and registers. Barron has been cutting hair for 3 decades, and he has the skills to style your hair with class. Whether you need a trim or you want to try a whole new style like Alaric desperately needs, Barron is the man with the plan. Make sure you bring cash and mention that Truffle Shuffle sent you. And thank you from our sponsor.
Meow, 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 meow,
Oh yeah.
meow, 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 meow.
Oh,
It's a good song.
I liked it
that
when we
song.
recorded that. I put that little "oh yeah" in the end, so it's gonna be there forever.
Or at least until we switch it.
And now for Haley's 2 cents.
Open it. All right, why don't you open that while we're sitting?
Y'all might have noticed that we had a change in music there.
We had a
Be-
change of music last week.
You can't
Oh,
read
that's
it yet.
right. That's
Yep.
right.
You gotta
we
read
had-
it
We
when
had
you
a
read it.
copyright claim against us
Today,
for 13 seconds.
today's prompt is: you are all trick ass hoes, and here is why.
We have
And
to
it's-
read,
we
we
have
have to
to
read them in
go in
order.
order, apparently.
Not gonna read that one.
You have to read it out loud.
You have to read
no, I'm not
Read
reading
it out
that
loud, Clay.
one. Nah, I ain't reading that
Read
one.
it, Clay.
I'll read it for you.
That one's that's a no on that one. Oh,
Read it.
shit. Can't.
Read it.
I can't read that. It's all right.
So the reason y'all are trick ass hoes is you've gained 100 pounds since high school.
This is true.
You have a flatter ass than my dead grandma.
Yep.
Also, you've been married the longest in the friend group, so that's its own red flag. This is about me.
Yes, it's about you.
And you came in 45 seconds last night. Read yours, Clay. I
Okay.
read mine. Read
Mine's
yours.
way worse than
Read
both
it.
y'all's.
Read it.
Mine is way worse than
nah.
that too, because
Hold on.
mine
Doubt it's as bad as mine.
mine
Ray,
doesn't just
read
insult
yours.
me.
I'm not reading it.
Read it.
I don't know.
Read it.
Shouldn't pay me. I don't live with it.
Mine
it.
doesn't.
Okay,
Alec,
let's hear
yours
Dylan's.
insults you. Ours insults ours as well as others.
Oh no. Let's not read these.
Dylan, read yours.
No, I'm going to go ahead and say
What
it's
is
okay.
what is happening on this episode of
I
Truffle
think we're going to go
Shuffle?
ahead and get rid of this segment, maybe? This one
Haley's
got
a little bitter from last week.
Haley, if you guys listened last week, we had an issue reading her handwriting, so we brought her onto the show, made some jokes, and we thought everybody was happy. Turns out we were wrong.
Oh, she went deep. I wouldn't read it. If it talks about...
Read
Let
it,
me
Dylan.
read it. Let me read it.
No,
Oh,
mine
no.
insults, whew.
If it insults you,
We
if
probably
it-
shouldn't.
just
We
the ones that insult you.
The only thing that insults me is that it says you failed to live in New York and LA. Everything else involves other people.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't read that. Don't.
We'll read these after the show
We'll
in private.
do these in private. They hurt, Haley. We appreciate them. They hurt, but we appreciate them.
I am not going to be the only one to fucking read this. You read at least 2 from yours, and you
There's
read
not
one more
2.
from
It's
yours.
just one large one that we all know about that hurts.
Okay, also, okay, I'll read this other part on mine. It says also it took you 8 years after high school to get a good girlfriend. So that's kind of a,
Oh, we like Allison.
I was about to say, is that kind of like a congratulations kind of thing, or anyway? But the other stuff,
A diss on you, a kudos for Allison, though.
I think 8 years after high school is not
Well,
that.
you got rid of Jan, so. All right, so next one, we are just gonna skip over this one because
Clay, just read
wow.
one. Just read
It's not
one excerpt from
it's
it.
one large
Read
one.
one.
Do you want me to
little
talk
thing
about the top? You know what, Haley? Because you're listening to this one, Hannah Whalen. Let's go on to the next one. Hannah Whalen and her big old. Anyway,
Mommy milkers.
Wow.
terrific.
That's what he was gonna say.
No.
Yes,
Gonna say
it
she's a
was.
big tit. No. We're gonna go on to a segment called "Really Shitty Jokes with Clay."
Because there's no way to move on from what we just did.
Unless I jump off a bridge. First joke. All right, gentlemen, are we all ready? It's ripped up.
I'm still gonna read it. You
No,
keep going.
no.
Shit, you tore the shit out of that piece of paper.
What's the one thing I'm bitter about? That's what it is.
No, that's what I'm sensitive about.
Exactly. So, to the person who invented the number 0, thanks for absolutely nothing.
Boo. Boo.
What should you do if a porn star starts smoking? Slow down and possibly use lubricant.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a Monica Lewinsky joke.
I've been getting really good at sleeping lately. I can do it with my eyes closed.
No. No, Clay.
What's a good way to masturbate, Alaric? Have somebody else do it for you.
Then it's not masturbate.
That's the joke. All right, this has
That
been
was
a
your
really
segment?
good episode. Let's wrap it up.
Alrighty then.
So I actually have something funny to talk about since this one's been a real dark episode like last week. Let's talk about, do you poop in public? In public restrooms. In public restrooms. I should have wrote restrooms.
I mean,
Took a shit at a
only
Cinnabon the other day.
once.
Do you guys shit in public restrooms?
It depends on how badly I have to shit.
I mean,
If
if,
it's
you
an
ca-
emergency,
if you
Yes.
gotta go, you gotta go.
sometimes I don't like to use
The
the
best,
bathroom.
okay, the best public shit I ever had
Oh,
was
boy.
in a Red Robin restroom.
Did you go, yum?
Because
right
I
after?
was in there and I was humming to myself and I didn't know somebody else was in there. I'm in the stall and I went and they're playing the little theme song on the radio and I went
Red
Red Robin.
Robin.
And then 3 stalls over I hear yum.
You're like, what?
My shit went back inside.
So,
Came up
yesterday,
from the bowl.
the only reason I asked this is I remembered a story from when I was in high school. I was actually a teacher's assistant for videography, and it was a morning class. So it was the first period, and I get to school, and my stomach immediately is like, "You're gonna have to take the
You serious?
largest shit of your life." And you can't hold it till lunch because I hate shitting at school because there's no door. At our school, there wasn't a door at our school.
Not to
for
the actual
men's restroom.
bathroom.
But yeah, so it would echo in the hallways. So listen, this is the
You
worst.
walking in between class, you hear, oh
But anyway, I was sitting in class and I was like,
god.
oh
Let's
my
face
god.
it, with our school, we didn't know if that was somebody shitting or getting
We're
fucked.
dying. So, oh yeah, the 300s. That's right. Anyway, so I was, I was faced with a choice. It was first period. I can't hold it till lunch. I have to go to the bathroom. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. It was my senior year, and I have never shit at school. Any of the time in my younger years had I shit at the school. So anyway, I go over to, I just started walking down the hall. It was about, it was in the same area. I get to the bathroom. There's a room next to it that's like a detention hall. Miss Lerner's class. Do you know the bathroom?
Wait,
I'm
what
talking
school
about?
is this?
It was the high school.
Oh, it's the high school.
So Miss Lerner's room was right across from the bathroom, and it was like a study hall. I think maybe detention, but anyway, there was two girls
One
sitting
cup.
outside of her room, which is right across the hall. And I'm like, this is my biggest fear. Here we go. So I walk in the bathroom and nobody's in there. I'm like, oh, thank God. And it is dead silent. There's not a TV on. There's not a radio playing. There's not an announcement going.
This is
And
school,
I just-
not a news station.
I let it rip. I just let it rip. It was the loudest shit of my life. And it echoed. And the worst part is I was holding it. And so it was just like,
You were holding your shit?
I was like trying not to do it all at once.
Oh,
It was just like a,
cradling it like a
So-
baby?
I was like, and then it would go. And then I heard them laugh. And I was like, yep, have to kill myself now. Jesus. So I waited way too long to walk out because I'm like, if they're there, I was like, I walked out of the bathroom and I kind of saw them still sitting there before they saw me. I just took my phone and put it up to my ear like I was a freaking guy coming out of a grocery store like, well, what
No,
do you
that's
need?
that's when you wipe out or when you walk out, wipe your mouth, look at them, and say, "Ah, dinner and a show."
Why am I wiping my mouth?
Just to make them.
That's the echo is about right. So the only reason I remember this story is because I was at Walmart yesterday, as all good stories start.
No.
I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. I just had to pee. So I walked in, and there's a guy in the stall, and he's just no shame letting it rip. And he went, and I laughed out loud. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, I have to get out of here because it was gonna be bad. But he just went, and he went, oh.
He would laugh at his own.
Let's do that date in progress. Do you remember that?
Dude, if I had a so Brian used to go to the bathroom and he would recognize my shoes under the stall and he would message me, right? He would message me on Facebook and just be like,
What you
it's
doing?
like Elmo sitting on the shitter. And I'll be like, "Oh, Brian." And so like, or one day I went in there, right? And I sat down and I really had to shit. So it just went and Brian goes, "Ha!" right next to me.
Right.
Made that one clip a little bit. Sorry, headphone users. A little warning.
But yeah, lots of laughs in the bathrooms at a old DP there.
I don't think it's possible to take a clean shit in
It's not.
public.
It's not.
It's
It's,
like you go- it's
always
like you
one of those
go-
ones where you just wiping for like 20 sheets. You're like,
You go in your own house and you're like, "Oh, all done."
do you ever have a magical
And then
poop?
you walk. What?
Do you know what a super magical, and an extra super magical poop?
It's where
So,
it's like super
Hold on,
big.
hold on.
Is it like the magic marker
Magical.
thing? Like where you...
No, magical is when you poop and you don't have to wipe.
Well, you still wipe. You just
Or
don't
it's
have
just
to
like
wipe a
one
second
wipe.
time.
You just
Super magical is
You
when
just-
you poop, and then you don't have to wipe at all. You just are like, oh, it's done. Super magical or extra super magical is when you poop, you don't see it in the toilet because it went down already, and you don't have to wipe it.
You should still
You should
always,
always-
wipe.
Well, no. I don't like go. I'm ready to go and walk out. No. I wipe, and you're like, oh, where did it go? And
To
you're like,
our-
that's super magical.
Or
Like,
you
where
sit
did
there
my
and you're
pee
like,
go?
did I actually shit? Or
It's one of those.
to our
questionable.
12 viewers out there, we here at Truffle Shuffle believe you should always wipe your ass.
public service announcement.
You know,
We are
even,
also sponsored by Wet Ones. No,
you know, even if you go pee in a public restroom, you should still wipe your ass just for good luck.
The ultimate wiping technique is dry
going
piece of
back
toilet paper,
after shitting. What?
dry.
You got a message.
Yeah, dry toilet paper, a wet wipe, and then dry again, and then you're good to go.
You ever do the Alabama wet wipe?
What?
The
I've
what?
never done it, but
The what?
it's called an Alabama wet wipe. It's
What
where
is
you
that?
spit
Is that where
on
you
the
get your
toilet
sister
paper.
to lick it?
No, you spit on the toilet.
I was thinking it
An
was like-
armadillo pops out the toilet and gives you a lick.
I was thinking it was take a Clorox wipe, add a little bit of Tabasco on there.
No, dude. No, Alabama wet wipe is when you spit on the toilet paper and then you wipe it and then you
No, I
wipe
think
it.
ours are better.
I hate that feeling though when you're like, I didn't clean it well enough, and you're like, you have to go back in for the preliminary wipe, and then you're like, oh, I was fine. I'm like, well, I'm here already. Got to go again.
Speaking of the devil, it was Brian.
Hi, Brian. If
He
you're
felt
listening
the
to this
disturbance in
podcast.
the force.
He knew his ears were burning.
Oh goodness.
God, I'm trying to think of. The...
Oh,
Now, I'm sorry, Clay. You started.
What all did
this
you
thing.
guys do?
Now
Oh!
I'm thinking about shits.
We do have.
Anybody have any magical shits lately?
We do have an in memoriam for today.
We do.
Oh.
Yeah. So if for our frequent viewers, you must have realized that our ad read was a little short today.
Is that an actual picture of that one?
Is that the actual
it's just a
location?
Taco Bell.
Oh, it's just a Taco Bell.
Like how I put in quotation marks sponsorship.
Episodes 2 through 7.
deserve that.
Are we already on episode 8?
We are on episode 8.
Wow. Well,
Oh yeah, we didn't
know-
say episode 8 at the beginning.
well. Well, you
This
know,
one's kind of a crap one.
pun intended.
When we lose the sponsorship, it just becomes a
Ayo.
sad day.
Lucky for us, Baron likes memes, so memes and dreams.
Memes and dreams.
Fantastic,
So yeah,
everybody.
the shitting had me laughing at Walmart. Have you guys been to that Walmart? They're rearranging it. They're doing it to a lot of Walmarts.
What,
actually.
Murder Mart?
Yeah, the one, the nice one, not the one in
Quotation,
Moraine, the one
nice.
over here in Miamisburg.
Yeah, they're changing it. Every time I go, okay. Here's a question I want to ask our viewers. If we have anybody who listens who works at a grocery store, can you please tell me why the fuck do I go in there twice a week and every time I go into a store, it's been rearranged?
Walmart's getting really bad like that,
Why?
and it
keeps
doesn't
you
make
guessing.
sense.
I
It
think I
doesn't
know-
have like aisles, like a straight aisle you can walk down anymore.
Not anymore.
They're
No, now
like-
they're making it a maze.
Yeah, so you
I
get
think
in
it's
there
so that you
longer.
get lost
It's
and
so
you
you
have
stay
to
in
buy
there longer.
supplies to get out.
That's why grocery stores don't have windows. You know that? Look
They
at
have windows
every
in the
grocery
front.
store. There's no windows except for at the front. So when you leave, you're like, "Whoa, it's dark."
I've been in here for 7.5
For real,
hours.
'cause
You,
you don't
know they
know-
have the skylights, right?
They're white.
Yeah. You can tell when it's dark.
Let's be honest though. Whenever you're getting
Do you
groceries,
look
do
up?
you look at
I
the
don't
ceiling
look
that
up.
much?
You can tell in the difference of light. I mean,
Oh, I've
I worked
never-
at Kroger for a year, so that might just be me.
It's because you're like, "What time do I get out of here?" Looking up.
I thought all grocery stores have fluorescent lighting,
They do,
and it hurts my eyes when I
and
go
no
into stores.
clocks. No clocks at all.
No, they don't have clocks.
No clocks. So
They
you
don't.
spend more time in there. You don't realize it.
But I have heard that they switch things up so that you go to the spot
That-
where you normally go to, and then it's something else, and they want you to look around for it, and then they think that you'll buy more. But what it actually does is just
Piss
pisses
you
you
off.
off. So then I go to a different store.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I get what I need.
They apparently also put eggs and like the four main things like eggs, milk, bread, and meat. They put them so far away from each other that you walk to them, and you're like, "Oh, I need eggs," so you have to walk by a whole bunch of other shit. To
Like
get to 'em.
dairy is always in the back.
Yes, because
You have
If
to
you
walk
need
by
milk,
everything
you're
else.
just gonna get milk, right? If it was in the front, you just grab it and leave. No, you can't.
But then you walk by the cereal aisle
And then you're
you
like,
go,
I need some Lucky Charms.
"Ooh, what would go well with my milk?"
It is pretty. It's very weird that that's a thing. But yeah, Walmart keeps just rearranging, and they had like the entire produce, like those carts, and you know there are carts where they have like all the fruit and vegetables and stuff. They're carts, and they had him wheeled down one of the aisles, and it was so long and so confusing. I was like, you know what? Let's leave. I don't want to be here anymore. It's just like, let's get out of here.
I don't know. That one over there's been under construction for so long. It's like
Ours is nice over there in Centerville. It's
Mm.
really nice over there. They haven't rearranged it or anything. They redid the floors, and that's it. So
I barely go
And I
to
slipped
Walmart.
when
What?
they redid it, they were like waxing the floors. So they had like tile or something before, and now it's just like that like stone that's on the floor, and then they polished it. I walked in, and it was like I was like, oh shit.
It's slippy with the slush, the slippy slush. But I barely even go to Walmart anymore because I'm sick of having to what do you call it? I'm sick of having to go out into the parking lot and find my own fucking shopping cart.
Yeah.
I walked in there before and it's just completely empty, and I'm like, excuse me, do you guys have
Sorry for the tapping there. That
Oh.
was Alec's keyboard.
There's no tapping. They can't hear it.
Well, they know now.
I hear it.
All right. But I go in and there's like you know how they have like a greeter at Walmart who's never actually happy to see you? Welcome to Walmart.
Yeah.
Or they don't even say anything. They usually just sit there and
I try to say hi to him. Some of them are nice.
I talk to the
Most
ones...
are not at Walmart. Oh, I have a funny story at Myers. So, as we're talking about grocery stores and being nice, I walk by this guy, and I was probably 10 steps away from him after I passed him, and he goes, "Hey, you need any help with anything?" And I was like, "What?" And I turned around and I was like, "Were you talking to me?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "That was weird." "No, I'm good." And then I walked further. He said, "All right, have a good one." And I was like,
Thank
You too. And that was the weirdest interaction because I looked at him, nodded, and then walked past him, and he was like, "Need any help with anything?" I was like, "Good God, what is wrong with you?"
I did at the grocery store the other day. I had I don't know if it was a manager or something. I didn't even know grocery stores had managers because I've never seen them before. But it's like I'm walking down the aisle and I'm not even looking at something. Like I've got my stuff in my basket and I'm coming down to check out, and a man in a suit walks by
FBI.
and he goes,
FBI, run.
he had to work there or something because he come by. He was way too interested in my groceries. He went hello there, and I went hi. And then he starts.
you
and then
doing?
I'm still walking. So then he starts walking like at a side step, like to stay next to me a little bit. And he's like, "Did you find everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right. Do you need anything else?" I'm like, "I need you to get the fuck
A
away
hole
from me.
in the head.
I need you to get away from me right now."
Have you noticed that they are doing more and more in-store, like, card things? I went to Lowe's, and Lowe's, when you walk in, they just say, "Do you want a free gift?" And I'm like, "No, I want what I came for."
I've
And he's
never
like-
been offered a free gift for walking into a place, except Costco on sample day.
Ooh, sample day. Thursdays. Thursdays are good. Anyway, so I walked into Walmart, and this guy is talking to everybody. And then I walked by. He didn't say nothing to me. And I was like, I'm offended. I want a $15 gift card, is what he said. He's like, "Do you want a $15 gift card if you sign up right now for Walmart Rewards?" And I was like, "Why didn't he ask me? Did I have a resting bitch face or something?"
I like when you're in Walmart and they have the people in the center aisle that are always trying to sell something, like from a different company. So it's like, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at my list. I'm like, I need bread, tomatoes, and mustard. Fantastic. And I look up and there's a man that's like, "Hi there, sir. Does your house have gutters?" I'm like, what the fuck?
I love it when I'm ruthless when we're in the mall They have this kiosk. They used to have kiosks in the center for Verizon, AT&T, and Sprint. And I was walking by the AT&T one, and I had my Verizon phone in my hand. Luckily, I was texting somebody, and I walked past. No, it's Sprint. I walked past them, and I was like, they're like, "Hey, what cell phone plan you on?" And I'm like walking away, and I said Verizon because I like to talk to people and not have a signal problem. Just kept walking, and the person was like, "Okay."
Alrighty then.
I was still talking.
No, I was.
No, I'm just kidding. I just messing. Wrap it up.
Shit.
Anyway, I'm just kidding.
But I wonder if that sales approach ever works for him. Like the
Never.
people at the kiosk in the middle.
They're at Menards doing that, and they're like,
Menards.
they're like, "Do you?" I forget what they were asking. It's whatever TV, Direct TV. They're like, "Hi, are you a Direct TV customer?" I said, "No, I'm shopping at Menards."
It's like, who even
Why are
has
you asking?
Nobody
Why
has
are you-
cable anymore.
Yeah,
Haley literally did that for DirecTV.
I'm gonna punch her in the throat. I hate those people.
She was actually at Menards and Walmart.
Oh my god, I hate it so much. I'm ruthless. Carmen's like
it was
nice.
before we were
My
married.
girlfriend's nice about it, and I'll just be like, "No, thank you." Just keep walking. And they're like they'll be like, "Hi, how's it going?" I'm like, "No, thank you." Like cut them off before they even have a chance to ask for it.
I think the meanest thing I've done is like I can see him looking and I go, "Not today, Satan." And I just keep. But they're like,
Not for me.
it's like you scare them from a distance, and they're like, "Oh shit, okay." And then they're like,
Just
"Hey,
give
Billy,
'em the
don't-"
eye.
They're like, "Billy, don't talk to that guy."
Just give him the eye and look at him like, "You talk to me, you die." So I think we're gonna try something new. We're gonna try a game today.
What do we have? You've been working on something over there,
So,
Eller.
a couple weeks ago, we did like would you rather type scenarios.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of this website from back in the day called "Will You Press the Button?" And it gives you these random internet generated prompts, and you have to decide: do you push the button or not?
All right. It says, "Will you press the button? You can get anything for free, but every weirdo in the world would be attracted to you and would follow you around, and you couldn't do anything about it."
I pushed the button.
I mean, I already have that. He was at Myers, and he said, "How are you doing?"
So I guess we're pushing the button.
We're pushing the button.
let's
All
push
right,
the
let's
button.
push the button. Only 53% of everybody push the button.
Well, because if you can get anything for free, then you can hire private security and you can get fences built around
I
your
was about to say,
property
you can
and all
have
this
a
stuff.
nice
Yeah.
house with a nice moat.
So what you're telling me is
Live out
there's
on a-
37,000 people out there who are just idiots.
Yep.
I mean, but all it says is that weirdos would be attracted to you and they would follow you around. So
How weird is a weirdo?
Wait, it says you couldn't do anything about it. So does that mean you can't build walls to keep them out? No security?
It says anything for free, so I doubt.
no, I think that means like you can't do anything to stop them
You can't be like,
from being attracted
I
to
feel
you.
like we're looking too much into this particular
are.
one.
I push the button because I'm gonna build my mansion on an island.
will you press the button? You become immortal, but you won't be able to communicate with any.
Sentient being ever again.
What does that mean?
That means you
Anything
can't-
that can speak. Anything that can think.
Then no, I'm not pushing
No.
the
You don't
button.
get to love dogs, dolphins.
No, I love
No.
puppies. Puppies and kittens.
That would
You
be a
can't-
very sad and lonely existence.
You'd be immortal, but you'd be on your own in
Forever.
solitary forever.
You'd be like
No, I'm
Dylan
not-
out in
we're not
LA,
pushing that
just
button.
on your own.
28% of people said yes.
There are a lot of loners out there, apparently.
Yeah. You may travel through time to almost any era and bring everything you can carry on your back, but you cannot return. You cannot return, and the entire period through which your immediate family lives is out of bounds.
So you'd never be able to see your family again.
But it says
Well,
you
hold
cannot
on.
return. This is kind of confusing.
Let me read this one again. You
So-
may
so-
travel through time in almost any era and bring back everything you can carry on your back.
So hear me out. You go to the medieval ages and you take a shit ton of toilet paper and make sure you can carry it. And then you're golden.
They didn't have toilet paper back in the medieval ages.
That's the idea. You take toilet paper with you to the medieval ages. As it says, you may travel through time to almost any era and bring everything you can carry on your back.
I thought it meant
Oh,
like bring
I-
back
that's
stuff.
what-
I'm
no,
sorry.
you
Me
bring
and Dylan
shit.
are idiots.
It said
so-
you cannot return. How could you bring shit back?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
So we could
clicking.
go. We're idiots.
I
Sorry, people.
thought that you could go to an era and then that's what I was thinking, and then bring something back.
No.
But you have to come back to a time when
No,
your
I'm good.
family's not alive.
I'm good.
Then no, I wouldn't do it either. I mean, okay, but here, before we go on to the next one, if you did press the button, where would you go? What era would you go to?
I know where Dylan's going.
No, you jackass.
About the 1940s in Germany. It's probably where Dylan's gonna go. I was thinking about going in like the 50s and 60s. Probably the 60s. Be a
Any
cool
era. You can go back to dinosaur times.
I don't care
dude.
about dinosaurs, really, Dylan.
I would go back to when is it?
Dylan's like, I would
the
go back.
1700s.
Why?
Is that when whenever the what was it? Whenever like all the seas were under control of pirates and stuff like that? Was it the 1700s or was it the
Pretty much any time between 1400 and
And
like
now.
1800 and
There's still
1900.
pirates.
All right, I'll take 1600 because then I can be in the middle.
You ever seen that movie with what is it? Fucking Forrest Gump, dude. Why can't I think?
Tom
of his...
Cruise, look at
That's
me.
not Tom Cruise. I was literally
Tom
thinking Tom
Hanks,
Cruise.
you
Tom
did
Hanks.
it.
We're talking
He's
about
like,
cruise
look at me,
ships.
look at me. I'm
And
the captain now.
now.
The Somali
Oh,
pirates.
Yeah,
Why
no,
can't
no,
I think
no.
of his last name?
I
It's
don't
not
want
Cruise.
to. I don't want to be a pirate like a present day pilot, like
Pirate?
pirate, like the. I want to be like a pirate, like where you have like a big ship on the
Oh,
water.
when they all have syphilis and scurvy,
Yeah,
Scurvy. I got scurvy and
Way
syphilis.
back there.
and they want to fuck manatees, thinking they're mermaids.
Yeah.
That sounds
Come
right
on.
down Dylan's alley. Just
Dylan,
thought
I'm
it's
pretty sure a
the
lot of
1940s
them
in Germany.
perform coitus with each other because there was nothing else on the boat.
I know what
Dylan
era
does
I said.
like it.
All right.
In
Wait,
the
are we
next-
wait, are we talking about the Navy or are we talking about what we?
We're talking about anyone during pirate times. If you're out on sea, chances are you slept with your crewmates.
All right, I like pirates. They fascinate
No,
me.
no, no,
so
no.
That
You
is
like
when
the
I would
fantasy of pirates. You don't like
No.
the reality.
I have read the stuff about the real.
He played
read
Assassin's
every
Creed
single-
Black Flag, everybody.
Yeah. He read the dialogue in it, and that's what he thinks is a book.
All right,
That's the book.
we didn't hit the
We're
button.
not hitting
Moving
the
He said,
button.
"Yar."
We're not hitting the button. Next.
Oh goodness! Wow, a lot of people didn't hit that button.
Wow,
Yeah,
a lot
I
of people don't like their families.
I know.
You have a job you love, but you get the worst pay ever.
I'm living that shit right now.
Dylan's like, I'm pressing that button. No need to press the button. Dylan's living it. Nah, I'm good. Nah, you know what? If you have a good job, you'll enjoy yourself, and you'll find other
Yeah, but it
ways
says
to
the
make,
worst pay
But
ever.
you can find other ways to make money. There's
So
always
are we talking like
ways to make some money.
Because that seems like the worst pay ever.
But if you have a job that you love, then you're gonna want to do it. But
How are
you're
you gonna pay
basically-
bills?
But you're basically doing it for free. So where are you gonna find time to make other money, Clay?
It's only 40 hours a week. I do like 4 different things besides my job. So
All right. Well, some of us have jobs that don't
you
go
work
by
at a
the
school as a
standard.
janitor, Dylan.
All
You
right,
got
all right,
time.
all right. Who says push the button? Raise
I
your
say
hand.
push the button.
Push the button.
Yeah.
Dylan, push the button.
I mean, like I said, I'm doing it right
All
now.
right, we're pushing the
it's like
button. Ta-da!
60% said no.
Yeah.
Oh, all right,
Start a
ladies.
new life, but you forget your old one.
Isn't that how it already happens? Reincarnation, baby.
Oh, right.
So we're gonna get copyright claim on that now.
Oh, I hit no. Oops.
Oh, whoops.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
I enjoy it. You'll restart humanity back in the time to its golden age and get to decide its progress from there. Yep. Once you come to the point where you've pressed the button, the apocalypse will come. Yes, it's already here.
So it
We're in
it
BC.
basically loops to where you
BC.
end up having to push the button again.
That'd be fun. I'm down.
You
Let's go.
restart humanity back in the time of its golden age.
But does that mean
that's not Adam and Eve. That's
that's like 2010, dude?
That's like 20 or 2006 to like 2012 YouTube era.
I'd pop the first woke person I see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not as.
Well, what is?
I awoke from my slumber. That was the wrong woke.
What is the golden age? Would they consider that?
What's
back
your
in,
favorite
It's
time?
pretty
What
much-
do you
it
think it
doesn't-
was? What do you think it is? I think the golden age was before all of the offensive crap that everybody thinks.
Well, no, but it's not talking about
90s.
It's not talking about America. It
I
says
think-
humanity.
I
I
know.
think it's more of a. It's supposed to be abstract, as in everybody
you
has
think.
their own different golden age. It could be wherever the pinnacle of all humanity is. Like, like people believe that like humanity came from like Venus and shit, and that
What?
Earth is Earth too. Apparently,
What?
you've never heard the theory
No.
that we're from Venus?
I heard I've always heard that. What's that rhyme? That children's rhyme?
Boys go to Jupiter to
you're-
get more stupider. Girls go to Mars to
Mars.
get candy bars or something like that.
No, girls go to Mars to get. Oh my God! What is it?
More farts. I don't know.
No,
Stripper
see.
bars.
something about knowledge. I thought it was.
Yeah, whatever.
And then
Hold on.
boys go to Jupiter to
Girls
get more
go.
stupid.
Girls or boys
Girl-
go to Mars to get more. Hold on.
That's
No,
all right.
Candy bars. yeah.
Boys Boys go to college to get more knowledge. Girls go to Mars to get more candy bars. Something like that.
No, girls go to college to get more knowledge. Boys
Yeah,
go to
Alan,
Mars.
We are smarter.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more
Hey.
stupider.
Right now, I'd pop you. I would immediately just the first person to say
Well,
that.
apparently this one broke our brains. So,
All right, so let's push the button.
all right.
Next, you will
will-
instantly win 10 billion.
10 billion euro.
No, and
So useless.
It
It's
says,
useless.
it says and euro.
You have to shoot a baby in the head while he's watching.
What?
I'm gonna press that button. Do we know the baby?
Can
No,
it be
screw
baby Hitler?
I need the money. I need the money,
Yeah,
guys.
Can it be baby Hitler?
Could it be baby
Why are you choosing that,
Mussolini?
Dylan? I know it's your favorite time of the, humanity, but anyway, I'm pressing the button.
You will instantly get 10 billion.
Can you
Is
imagine?
that billion or is that trillion?
That's trillion.
billion.
That's trillion.
No, that
10
is billion.
billion.
1, 2, yeah.
9
billion.
zeros is billion.
$10 billion and euros.
I'll wipe my tears of the mom.
I think they tried
with
to use the
couple
symbol for
$100.
euros and pick the wrong thing.
I'm not gonna ask that. That's a bad thing to ask.
You will have to shoot a baby in the head while he's watching.
Do we
you.
know who the baby is, or do you just? What do you think?
It could be your baby.
Oh, I don't have one. So.
I don't have a baby either. Let's push the button.
Well, you don't. You're not going to get 10 billion euros either.
Yeah, I will. That's like $11 million, billion.
Alrighty then.
11 billion. I was hoping. Okay, let's see. That one's pretty split down
Let's
the
see.
middle.
Let's see how much.
Yeah, you're looking at like
You're
nine
looking
and a
at
half
homicide.
billion dollars.
Looking at a homicide.
You may phase through any object or wall up to 3 times a day. You must shit your pants.
Too late. I already do it.
Like every time?
Every time you phase through something, you shit your pants.
Like, can you? What does phase
Wait,
mean?
does-
Like, just go through it?
Does the shit phase through your clothing?
Oh no!
I think it's like you
Can I phase through some toilet
come
paper?
through on the other side and then you let it rip.
or could it be as you're phasing through something, the shit sticks to whatever you phase through?
It is $11 billion in
Oh.
real money,
Hey,
not that
Real-
fake stuff. No,
Wait,
it
that
says-
means
it
that
says-
theirs is worth more than ours.
I knew that was the joke. Gosh.
Yeah, but it says you can
Yeah.
phase through any object or wall only 3 times a day, but you must shit your pants.
I do that daily anyway. So
I don't understand. Who would want to shit their pants just to not have to go through the door?
I don't know. Let's find out. I won't.
What
I'm
if you phase through the toilet as you're trying to shit?
I mean, the
I'm
only
against
thing
it.
the only thing that I could think this would be positive in is if you have somebody that you hate and you phase through them and you shit while you're in
Shit
them.
into them?
You shit into them.
Did you just shit in my pocket? What the fuck?
Shit in your
Did you-
anus.
But oh god, I have to go. That's not my shit.
Would
in my
that not be the
colon.
coolest magical power ever? To immediately make someone shit their pants,
That would
or
be
just
a
have
superpower.
shit inside
I'm,
of it?
I'm not hitting the button.
Me either.
No,
I'm
we're,
hitting the button.
no, we're not hitting
All
the
right.
button. Hold on. Before you skip it,
40 to 60%.
40% people hit the button.
Well, you guys got shitty pants. Pants shitty people. You will be the world's greatest
Spelunker. But you have no oranges.
You have no
What the
oranges.
fuck? That means you're good at caving.
Hold on. It says oranges, not organs.
I said oranges.
He said organs.
No, you said oranges.
Oh,
said oranges.
I thought somebody said orange.
This is the
You're the world's
stupidest-
greatest caver? Like you go
like
caving?
You're a cave diver, but you get no oranges.
I don't like oranges. No.
Only
I will not push the button.
Only apple juice for you. I'll push
No,
the button. Push
I'm
the
down.
button.
Screw it.
Push the button. 45% of people said no. Don't take my oranges.
40,000 people, or no, 80,000 people have done this.
Oh
You get
my
a button that gives
God,
you
that's
$1,000 every time you press it, but every time you press it, you have to relive the worst memory of your life.
Oh, no.
Money fixes a lot of things.
Yeah, but this
guys.
is deep because now we have to go psychological and figure out
can
what
you-
our worst memory of our
Can
life
you
is.
can you just rapidly push it
Ah!
and it just keeps restarting?
Just like tick, 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 tick.
I'm screaming. Like your mom's like, Dylan, what's going on in the room? I'm making money.
You're sitting there. You're like, the guy knocks at the door. He's like, "Hey, we need the rent money." All right, give me a second. All right, we're good. Here it is, right here. You're like, Jesus, where'd you pull that out of?
Okay, well, hold on. Now I have to think.
My
What
heart.
is the worst memory of our lives?
I don't know if we want to
Ooh.
share those.
But I mean, like, what
The
would it
reason
be?
the name of this podcast is probably that's. The
I mean,
worst.
it would have to be
Pretty
something
terrible.
involving death.
Oh, my
or...
brother.
What?
That's my brother.
It would have to be something involving death
Yeah.
or like heartbreak
Losing
or
a family member. Is it the same thing over and over?
It says but you
Worst
must
memory.
relive
Yeah,
the
worst
worst memory. of your life. I mean, I think I'm gonna push the button because
Me too.
What if it ends up being your
A
worst
lot.
memory is just being born? You're like, fuck every time.
He's the first time he sees his mom. She's like, "Oh, good God!"
But after you
That's not mine.
but after you make like $5,000 from pressing it 5 times, you'd be used to it by then.
Yeah, it's called emotional training.
I feel like another thing in this would just be this is something you can't get over if you keep hitting the button. Like John Wick's dog dying. Like
I
he'd have to
cried.
relive the dog dying each time.
I couldn't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the button, but what I would do is once a month I would spend like 20 minutes just pressing the button, so I make all my
Make a
money,
day out of
and then once a month I just cry my eyes out and I deal with it. But
Your girlfriend comes over. What's wrong?
but then
You're
I
like,
wipe away my
"I got
tears with
some
the money.
for us."
So- We're going to Texas Roadhouse tomorrow.
It's like your
Ooh,
wedding
I want
day.
that again.
It's your wedding. It's the worst memory of your life.
You're just pressing it like, "Oh my God!"
Don't sit. It's like you see the
The
TikToks.
TikToks where
it's
they're
like
yelling. They're
me
like,
the
no,
first- he's
no.
He's like the first time I ever masturbated. He's like, no, damn it, no.
All right,
I'm pressing that
let's
button.
push the button. A lot of people push the button on that. God, you fly through that
Oh
so
shit!
fast.
I didn't.
You
mean-
can fly.
You can fly.
You can fly, but
You
you
have to
have to land
person
on the-
effectively killing them in order to.
Do we get to pick who?
It just says a person. There's a lot of people. If I see someone driving 35, I'm taking off. I'm taking them out.
Do you get to take your car with you?
Can we just
No,
fly?
I'll leave the car there.
Can we fly back and
You
forth?
just land the car on top of the.
Can we fly back and forth? Fly back and forth to DC over and over again.
Oh, righty then. I'm gonna press it. I'm down. It doesn't say anybody close to
You
you.
have to land on a person, effectively killing them in order to stop. But then you have to buy new clothes every time you fly.
Clay, you're late for the podcast.
Well, okay, let's face it. This is still better than dealing with Delta.
True.
Let's push the button.
Or Spirit
Delta
Airlines.
fucking sucks.
Just they all suck. Let's
Are we
push
pushing the button?
Yeah, push the button.
Yep, it's gonna be a problem.
Wow.
Oh, we're evil.
Lots of good-hearted people out there. And
I liked it.
All right, let's do one more and then we'll wrap it up for today. You find out what happens to you after you die, and you can prove it. But what you find out causes mass panic around the globe. As a result, there is no physical contact for the rest of anybody's lives.
Nope.
What?
Nah,
As a
I'd say
result-
that's not worth it.
There's
No.
no physical contact.
That means nobody comes in contact with anybody else for the rest of their lives.
I don't like that
no.
one.
Don't push the button.
No,
Don't push the button.
We can already prove it through the power of Jesus Christ.
No, we will not. Most people did not push. Okay, last one because we need something to end on a higher note.
The world as we know it
Ceases to exist. Push the button.
You look and act like a human in the new world. Okay,
What?
these are not very good anymore. What
Uh,
happened to the funny ones?
Hold on.
Just
Let's
do
just-
another one.
Just,
Skip.
let's go next.
You
can
can speak
speak-
every language, but only as long as you aren't in the country where the language is from.
Like America. You're just in America.
See,
Lots of Spanish here.
no. Wait. You can speak every language.
Right.
Only as you're
just not in the native region.
So,
So-
we could be sitting here today, but we could
Couldn't
not
speak,
speak
English. You could speak any other language, though.
Oh.
I mean,
Quattro.
Quattro's not even Spanish.
People
Yeah,
who
it
do
is.
not watch every episode, you're gonna get so confused.
It's pretty funny. Quattro.
I don't know because not everybody around you can speak every language.
But if
There's
you
a few.
all, if all three of us push the button, we could just be sitting there speaking it. We could just record this podcast in every language but English.
Yeah, but it would only be us because I was thinking like, oh, you could travel everywhere, but then you go to the country and you can't speak that fucking language. So,
But
you're
that booty
still-
don't need explaining.
So you're still over in France speaking English
the
like
fuck goes to France
bonjour. I
anyway?
don't even know where I'm at. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna press the button.
Gorlami.
Clay, we pushing the button? Yes or no?
No, I ain't pressing that
All right.
button. Gorlami.
All right, one more. This
These are getting actually pretty fun.
This is the last one.
Go ahead.
You are able to get any girl or boy by simply talking to them, but you cannot talk to or become friends with people of your
Yep.
gender.
Yep. Press
Push
that button.
push the button.
You would
Get-
never be able to talk to us again.
Yeah, fuck off. Push button.
Oh wait, unless you identify.
And
All
on-
right.
And that on
And
that
on
note,
that
ladies and
note.
gentlemen, thank you for listening to Truffle Shuffle Podcast. If you like this new segment of Push the Button, let us know and we'll keep it around. We'll see everybody next week.
Today's anyways counter for Clay. He only used it 12 times.
Did you
You've been
really
counting?
I counted every time he said anyways.
That's all right. The amount of times that we didn't laugh at your things were probably
No,
in the
it's
hundreds.
okay. So to whoever's listening, if you
I
want to go, if
apologize.
you want to go to last week's episode,
Was it anyway or
Fine.
all right? I thought it was all right.
anyway, it was
Right.
anyway. Count the amount of times that Clay says anyway, not in the full episode, just in his first fucking story.
It's all right. It's all right. I don't mind
Anyways, thank you. Like and subscribe. Be sure to share this video and follow us on all our social medias. Clay, where can we find you? On Instagram? Where? What?
that. I mean, yeah, I don't really
TikTok.
post that much. I post some funny things on TikTok. So if you would like to follow me on TikTok, way funnier than that guy that posts the Mickey videos.
All right.
Dylan, where can we find you?
With 150,000 followers, motherfucker.
And that's why nobody's watching you.
And then you guys can just find me on Twitter or Instagram as Alaric Wheeler. That's pretty much it.
We have signaled to cut 7 times. Are we ever going to end this show?
Nope. I don't think
No.
we will.